I gave you fair warning, beware. I gave you fair warning, beware.
Welcome back to Unapologetically Candid. It's your man, Damon. It's been a bit of a hiatus, but we're back with a very special episode. This is going to be a good one, y'all. It's been a minute. A lot has been going on with the world. We got a pretty full show today. Presidential administration still fucking up. That's pretty per usual. People out here just straight up streaming their incriminations. And we have a very special guest. This man is an actor. You personal trainer too, right?
Yeah, man.
Personal trainer. This guy is pretty much a Renaissance man. My new friend. Give it up for my new friend, Edward.
Oh, that's me. I clap for
doing,
myself.
man?
That's me.
Hey, man, you got it.
What's good, baby? What's good?
What's going on, man? So before we start with the interview, just a couple of news topics. You hear about this Facebook killer?
Yeah.
What kind of...
He's not the first, though.
To kill somebody via streaming?
Yeah, he's not the first.
Now, I know the little boy the other week killed himself accidentally.
Yeah, with that revolver.
Mm-hmm.
No, it wasn't a revolver. It was a Glock.
I don't know.
And then somebody told him, his friend told him to put the clip in.
Yep.
And he didn't know his finger was on the trigger.
Yeah, that's actually one of my homegirls' people's kids or whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
They said the mom said, she said we need to monitor our kids. My issue with that is like this. We focus on the wrong things. You saying monitor your kids. You need to be talking to your kids before that even happened. Like, you need to ask them a proper question, like, why is the gun in the house?
Exactly.
Why did he know what a gun is?
Mm-hmm.
How do he know how to use a gun?
Well, apparently, it was one of his friends who gave him the gun.
You need to monitor his friends.
Yeah, exactly. You need better friends.
You need You need a mama like my mama will whoop your ass if you blink right.
Mm-hmm.
Even you blink wrong, she beat your ass.
No, I believe it.
And she talking to somebody, she got what she calls shut the hell up.
And when she beat your ass, every hit is a damn syllable. Didn't
is.
I tell you not to? That shit give me flashbacks.
It should beat your ass if you make her tired, too. Don't call off work. And you get whooped for 4 different reasons. One,
Nigga, if you make a beat on the spelling test for the week, oh, shit. Not only that, you getting an ass whooping, but you also getting on punishment for a week.
no, we don't do punishment. We beat your ass and you survive, then you good. Yeah, you survive, you good.
See, you had it easy. I had both of them.
Hey,
How you get an ass
parents?
whooping and then get your shit taken away?
Wait, you said you had 2 parents?
No, yeah, I had 2 parents.
I had three and one. That was my mama.
this nigga.
She was my granddad, and she was my dad. And she couldn't stand my dad, so I got beat every day for looking like my dad. Yeah, like, I'm dead serious. My mother was supposed to be in the, true story, my mother was supposed to be in the Olympics, so she was the fastest thing in the state of Massachusetts and Alabama combined.
Mm-hmm.
So I told I was a man this day. I was 8 years old. We was in Alabama. It was summer. And I told my mom to shut up while she was talking to my granddad. She chased me around his house in Brantley, Alabama until we got outside. She stopped running. I was so scared I ran around her 3 times. She took a mop handle. This is not child abuse, people. Just want to let you know this is how you raise kids.
Mm-hmm.
She took a mop and she cagged me. That's what that's called, cag, not tripping, cag. And I got the mark on my leg to this day.
You know that's an ass
I never
whooping.
said shut up. I don't even tell women to shut up. I just look at them and blink. I don't say nothing else. I am traumatized.
Mm-hmm, I bet. Hey, after she got done beating your ass, did you have that one single tear like Denzel in Glory?
No, man. I had a river. I cried a river.
Oh, shit. But,
My mama dangerous, man. She's a member of the old school ISIS called Mothers-in-Law. For real, man. Mother-in-law ain't got nothing to do with marriage. Mother is the law is really the true word. My mother told me she'd kill me for the cops.
Their motto is, 'cause I said so.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And they badge is a belt.
It's that black leather one with the gold buckle.
Something unplugged, mama mad. Why the light don't work? Oh, okay.
I got something for you. Anytime she goes, I got something for you, your butt just clenches like.
Give you something to cry for. Well, what the beating was for? That was a warning. Oh shit.
Let me suck these up as best as I can so I can get out of this. Oh shit. So where you from originally, man?
Well, honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna tell you why. I got a totally different social security number.
Mm-hmm.
My mom said I'm from Alabama. My grandmother said I'm from Massachusetts. My social security number says Alabama, the one I have now. My first one I don't know because when they ran it, it said I was deceased. So yeah, I'm not even a Rolling Stone. I'm just a damn cloud. I'm just floating. I'm dead serious. My mother lives in Alabama. My sister's in Massachusetts. Uncle, he's also in Alabama. My aunt's California, Ohio. So like I said, I'm a floating cloud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
damn. So you deceased.
Yeah.
Hey, do you pay taxes then? I mean,
Yes.
I don't nobody listen.
Yes.
There's only like 3 people listening to this show.
Yes, I pay extra. I pay extra.
On time.
Trump, we homies.
Speaking of Trump,
Don't deport me. I'm sorry. Don't send me back to Brazil. I would hate that. I really would. Don't send me back to Brazil. Yeah. Next week. Don't do that. I would hate it.
absolutely. Yo,
3 weeks.
did you hear about him bombing, what is it, Syria? 56
Yeah,
goddamn missiles?
And he tried to say when Obama was in office that he shouldn't be doing this and he shouldn't be doing that. He turned around and did everything he said.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
He contradicts
Obama,
everything he says.
Obama blew up a lot of shit with those drone strikes and all that.
Obama was a G. People give Obama a bad rep. Obama came into the administration kind of like your little brother coming to your bedroom and you blame him for shit. Like you threw shit everywhere, but you ain't been home for the whole weekend, so you get blamed for it. That's basically what Obama came into. And now that what people don't realize is that when he left, and Trump, he told everybody what he's going to do. Trump told everybody, look, I don't give a fuck about you. I'm going to do what I want to do.
If you're brown, if you're gay, whatever, I don't like you.
If you don't like this, it's on you. Because let me tell you what I think. My
sad.
kids.
I'm just sad.
But no, Trump, seriously, Trump gets off on pointing fingers. Like, it helps him. And what we fail to realize today, media likes drama.
Of course, media loves to build you up, only to tear you down.
This is one of the main reasons Trump got into office, because he told you how he was. So I'm gonna be honest. People might not like this. I'm not mad at Trump. I'm mad at the people around Trump that don't like him but allow him to do it. But then they complain when they get home, like we need to make a change. You know what I mean? I'm also
Paul
mad
Ryan.
at the people that boycott things, but they don't boycott the right things. Like when they did the whole boycott white businesses, and it's
like
for
Bank
why?
Black.
Yeah, why? You have black people that work there. You need to go to the legislature. You need to go where I can't even say the word, the judicial system, all that, where they make the laws. And then I told this one lady this, and she was like, "That's not gonna change anything." I was like, "Do you know, like, not too many years ago, your grandmother couldn't vote? Do you know how that happened?"
Well, it's one of the things, like, black people, like, just specifically talking about black people have not been in slavery a lot shorter than we've been in slavery.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I mean,
change that does happen and all that, which has been a lot. There's still a lot more that we can still go for and we can still push for.
there's a plethora of things that we should be doing, but our message is solid. Our execution is what sucks.
Yeah.
You know,
We really dropped the ball.
We drop it on a lot because we forget intelligence and stick with anger. And what we don't realize, they got this thing called black noise. So when you're trying to get your point across, you're doing this cussing, you're doing this yelling, you're doing this pointing finger, they just sit back and they just look at you, wait till you finish, and they ask you the same question they asked you 2 hours ago because you haven't really answered it.
Yeah,
and
you misdirect around it.
Yeah, we're probably the most, if not number one, the most intelligent race out there. We got kids graduating high school at 12 and 13. We half of us, and statistics are off, so I don't know, but half of us are raised on single mothers. Other half are raised by a grandparent. You the mindset behind that is, I have to be 2 people in one for this child, and I don't know I have to be 2 people in one. I need to get this child something the child know he didn't have. We need to treat Black America, if you want to segregate it like that, the same way. We wait till something happens and we pick the drastic side and we like, that shouldn't have happened, instead of, hey, he shouldn't have put himself in that predicament, and then go back further. What made him comfortable enough to do that, or made him desperate enough to do that? That goes back to parenting in the household. America is the same way. We'll wait till it happens, we'll post it, and then we'll talk about it. That absolutely does nothing to change it.
Exactly.
We'll
be a social justice warrior on like Facebook or Instagram and all that.
And if you're sitting here holding protests inside a building to the same people every day,
and that's great.
you changing?
Building up your community is great, but you also need to call and invite your local congressman, your local state senators.
Exactly.
Because you can email them, they'll call you back.
That's exactly. But we don't know. Just like a spider web, we don't know which string to pull because we don't ask the right questions. All we worried about is somebody needs to see me mad. Somebody needs to see me mad. Like, matter of fact, the biggest movement there is right now, Black Lives Matter. That movement. The message is amazing. Don't get me wrong, the message is amazing. The execution suck. Reason I say that is because when people yell Black Lives Matter, it's usually someone of the opposite ethnicity or race that has either killed, brutalized, or hurt someone of the African American or black race or ethnicity, right? They never say that if me and you got into it or just two guys angry. That bothers me. Because if Black Lives Matter, it should matter to us.
Exactly.
We should come. You can't fix something from the outside.
More importantly, it should matter more to us.
Right, because it irks me. You can't fix anything from the outside in. A building is not made that way. You build a foundation first. Foundation starts where? At home. We don't realize everything that happened today is a consequence of something that you didn't do yesterday.
Exactly.
You know, you up here been out here robbing, shooting, killing people because you wasn't raised in a certain manner and it didn't stick with you because they didn't make you pay attention. You have to be able to pay attention and understand what you're learning. The way people do things these days, they teach you the way that they teach. They don't try to teach you the way you learn. And people fall short on that. And they don't get it and they don't care. It has nothing to do with me. Oh, that's going to go viral. It doesn't affect me directly, right. So why do I care? That's going to go viral. It's like when Lil Wayne said what he said about the money, like the Black Lives Matter thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, everybody
my life matter, especially my bitches. I'll never forget that shit.
Everybody went in the uproar, but think about it. Everybody is doing what he said. He just said it. You're doing it, though. You showing me that don't really matter. You flip the TV. They have a protest. You don't go to it. You don't write letters. Nobody's going to Washington, D.C. Why? You know how much that plane ticket costs? You know what I got to do next week? Miami's better be lit.
Okay, the new Jordans just came out. What do you want from me?
But you a live stream an angry 15-second tweet or Instagram or Snapchat. That does nothing. That's just more entertainment. That's all that is. It's just entertainment.
Pretty much. And now that's crossed over into politics now. Which really, this ain't nothing but the newest season of The Apprentice, because you got people coming in, you got people going out, like
he is firing people right and left.
Like Rosie O'Donnell after a bender. Steve Bannon is now left the National Security Council. I mean, I'm not personally going to miss Melissa McCarthy, but that's what he looks like. He looks like Robert Redford dredged from a river. But and then you have like his daughter coming in as an I think what is she, an official counsel or something like that, an advisor or something like that.
I think it's on the line of advisor after some of the stores dropped her, and then he brought her in. They dropped her clothing line. Then he went at.
She'll be alright. She's white.
He's worrying about things. Yeah,
she can bounce back.
Yeah, she has that permanent badge, which is also bad. My thing, and I hate to keep talking about what we don't do, but that's our issue. My thing, we point fingers. Like, I was giving this young lady a metaphor the other day. Like, when somebody does this and point a finger, like I'm pointing at you, that's one finger. You have 3 more pointing back at you. If I do this, that's a threat, that's a gun, but that one's pointing at God, right? God's showing you it's open. It's more your fault than theirs. Internal. If I do this, that's the devil blocking things that you can't see, so you automatically think it's somebody else's fault. 50 people can't make identical mistakes. 1 person can. Change self first. Be the change you want, basically. We do not do that because that's too much work. It's easy to compartmentalize and generalize, but it's extremely frustrating, hard, and time-consuming to individualize things. And people don't do that. That's too much time. I ain't got time to talk to you, then talk to him.
Hell no. Empire's about to come on.
You damn right. I got 15 minutes.
I'm going to see what Cookie going to do tonight.
Like, text me. Let me see what you got on Twitter. I got you.
Nah, even in the text, if it's too long, I'm not going to read it.
If it's more than 2 words, I'm seeing an emoji, and it's probably going to be blank.
I'm going to read the last 2 sentences and try to paraphrase try to put together what they are.
You going to treat that more like a high school test.
Like, we just had this conversation before we turned the mics off. You know when a girl's talking to you for a while and you're not listening whatsoever, and you just get to do the same 3 statements over and over to make it look like you're paying attention?
They talk to themselves. If you don't answer a girl back immediately, she will have a whole conversation with herself, and you're on the other side.
Oh, she'll have a whole argument with herself.
Oh, my God.
I've been in that, that's she was on position. One point, I ain't say nothing but 3 words over the course of the whole thing, and somehow, without me giving an opinion, she was wrong. But she was right at the same time because she's a woman.
but she was right because she the one figured out that she was wrong. Now you in the wrong because you was no help. Now you're not a good listener. And then later on you buy something. You know what? You the best.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You like
I'm gonna
skin.
do better.
I like.
Why a nigga be like, you know what? Next time I'm gonna do better. It ain't gonna happen next time.
That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do.
We done forgot.
halfway listen, just for real. Seriously, you good.
That's the thing what women do, but some dudes don't know how to do that, or they don't know how to handle their situation right, like the Facebook killer.
Yeah,
because he said the whole reason he was doing it because him and his girl was going at it. You did a very dumb temporary thing that had a permanent effect on not only your life but the lives of the people around you and the person that you killed.
Yeah, I don't get the. No, I send my love out to individuals that have witnessed or been a part of a suicide, but I don't get suicide. I'm not mad at me. I'm sorry if I pop you, I'm not killing me. I'm not mad at me.
Well,
I'm gonna think about. I'll put myself in time out, but I'm not killing me. I got shit to do tomorrow. I got a job.
The only time I could see that being a valid thing to do would be like if I'm facing life and I lose that trial, nah, I'm gone. I ain't about to institutionalize me.
What did you do to be in that
care.
Trial?
I don't care. It don't matter what this is. I mean,
mama.
even if I didn't do it.
Half the time, that's true. You probably had an ounce of weed on here. You facing life.
Nah.
They realized you was black.
Oh, probable cause.
That's what the trial before you got indicted because they couldn't tell what your race was.
Absolutely.
What does he look like? Well, yesterday, and he said he was from Compton.
He has a complexion of The Rock. Do we really know what he is?
Hold it up in the light.
Is he translucent? No. Now let's give him life. Send him to Rikers. But now let's get into this interview. So one of the questions first off to start off with, I want to ask you, when's the first moment you fell in love with acting?
It had nothing to do with the industry. It was when I talked myself out of being whooped.
What?
Yeah. My grandma, I was in Worcester, Massachusetts. I was on Preston Street in this 3-story building. It was me and my mom, and I opened my Christmas gift early. And my mom came in, and she had a whisk in her hand, and she had a shoe in the other one. And she said, "Dewan, what the hell are you doing?" And I talked myself out of being whooped because my grandmother sent me a Nintendo. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't supposed to know she sent it to me because I didn't see my grandma for like 2 years. And I made my mom cry and feel bad for me to where she let me play early. And then when I got older and I became a freshman in college, it reminded me of that time. And I said, I can talk myself out of anything. And then I started studying manipulation. That's how I got into acting. True story.
Wow.
Acting to me is basically manipulate. To me, actors, if they take on a role and they make it them, it becomes more natural. Mm-hmm. And you are manipulating the individual that are watching you into believing that you are that character. Like I have this thing, I'll tell you about it later, but I have this thing that I'm doing just now. It's going to be huge. The director literally said, put down the script. I need you to show me this. Show us how you're going to get there. He just let me do me, and it was dope.
I get it, because there's some actors like Denzel. Whenever you see Denzel in the movie, he's not that character. He's Denzel.
Exactly.
But if you see some people like Sienna Miller, she's one of those people who's such a chameleon. Half the movies I see her in, I don't even recognize it's her until the end credits.
That's manipulation. She literally made you see something else. Mm-hmm. And people think manipulation is strictly mind, but it's your mind is the first thing to go. Mm-hmm. Sight is right behind it. So now when you're looking at Sienna Miller, you don't know who you're looking at until the credits roll. That was her.
Oh, that was Sienna Miller?
Yeah, I recognize some elbows. Yeah, that was her. But that's basically when I was a kid until I was a freshman. Wow. I'm
just amazed that you come from such a very violent family.
Yeah, my
that produced you to,
you take my family, you ought to see my little sister. Oh man, my little sister's man. One day when I make it big to where my mom don't have to work, I'm gonna be more nervous about comments. Because my little sister Sim, she's the type, she would get in a car and she would come see you.
Oh, damn.
Like, she doesn't have a filter. Like I'm serious. I blocked her twice on Facebook once.
God damn.
I'm dead serious. She thought I was dating this girl and I wasn't. It was just a photo still from a commercial. It was really small. Mm-hmm. And the girl was leaning on me. My sister just asked, like right on Facebook, not DMing me, right on Facebook. She have a job. Just straight out like that. And then somebody made a comment about you worrying about the wrong thing. You need to be worrying about the success of both of these people. It lasted about 2 weeks.
Oh. Wait, on like the news feed type of?
It was live. Like I put a post. Like today is Monday. It was just a simple post. and it lasted 2 weeks. Cause I don't really read comments, but now I do. This is like
remind me never
3 years
for you
ago.
to introduce me to your sister.
She introduced herself.
Oh, okay, I can believe that.
Oh, my little sister is crazy.
Yeah, I can believe that.
I love you, Helen. All the time. She crazy. She bit a hole in my chest when she was 6.
Word.
Yeah.
Maybe you should put in like mixed martial arts or something like that.
I'm from a family. It's like the military. We good.
Okay.
I'm like a Green Beret Marine.
It sounds like she could defeat ISIS on her own.
Yeah. Hey, everybody's scared of my mom, so I love them to death, though, man. I give my life for both of them. Even my older sister, she's like the queen of, I ain't gonna say nothing until he give me the go ahead. Like, she won't say nothing to you. She'll stand over there and I'll be like, get him. I walk out and I see you when I see you.
Yeah, you like snap your fingers.
Like
The boss said.
they have my back, but I'm scared of my damn self. Like, really. I really am.
Well, damn, with family like that, who needs enemies?
Hey. I ain't gotta say nothing. I'm dead serious. Dead serious.
What's up. But those are the kind of people that'll go for you.
Yeah.
At your lowest when somebody out. Or they also help you bury a body if you need to, probably.
They'll do it for you. And they'll give you an alibi. Like, yo, go to that club in Florida that you said you was gonna go to. They'll wait a little while and bury it. So when they think it's buried, you already got an alibi.
Be like, yo, how do you know all this?
They have your back, but then when they come for you, you better answer.
Yeah.
They the mafia.
If you pick up the phone by the third ring,
They the Burnett mafia.
Hysterical. But no, yo, what's the first movie that you watched that had like a big impact on you that was like, yo?
Troy.
Really? Really?
Troy.
The Brad Pitt?
Troy. Brad Pitt. Troy. Let me tell you
war
why.
movie?
Troy, that is my number one favorite movie. Because people think it's about war. And it's not.
It's about
they think,
love.
Exactly. It's a love story. And people hate Brad Pitt because they think he's arrogant, but that's how he was raised. He had nowhere else to be because everybody looked up to him because he was a small pit bull in this big Great Dane world, but he was the biggest threat. I was always the smallest. When I played sports, whatever, but I was the biggest threat because I was faster than some people, with majority of people. I'm left-handed, so my jumper was wet. You feel me? My jumper was wet. In football, I ran a 4.47. My cousin Tony Burnett, when he was in high school, he ran like a 4.21. We was known to be fat.
Damn, what y'all got? Kenyan in y'all?
I told you my mom was like this track star. Right? It was just in our blood. So Troy, because I relate to him. Everybody sees this bad guy, but all he wants to do is be in peace and be in love. That's it. That's me. That's all I want. But you have no choice to be the way you are. When people see you, have to put up this persona because everybody try you because you're smaller than everybody. You know, so if you ever seen Troy, like he became at peace when he got that slave. She showed him something nobody else showed him, and she wasn't trying.
That's what she showed.
No, because on the opening credits, he had 2 chicks in the bed with him. When he told that little boy, "That's why you will never be remembered." That's what he told. That's exactly what he told him. That's my favorite movie, man. That's I relate to Brad Pitt in that one. It was Troy. Yeah.
That nigga was living a P. Diddy video for me.
Yeah, he was. Especially on that whole beach scene when he demolished half the army. He just looked at everybody like, y'all wasted my time. Yeah, a dope movie. I got that movie twice. Like, I literally bought the whole copy. Wasn't even bootleg. I got it.
Wow.
I'm dead. It downloaded to both my iPads, both my laptops, and both my TVs downloaded to it. Troy is my number one
go-to.
Yep.
Save that question out. All right, so you see Troy, you love it, you're impacted by it. Where do you go from there?
I actually, as far as acting, I want to do some love stuff because when people see me, they see an angry person if I'm not talking.
Angry black guy.
I do have, like, if I'm not saying it, I do have a face like I'm about to choke somebody. I love life. I love kids. Kids are like my number one thing. I love to play and act the fool with kids. 'Cause I really didn't have a childhood to play. I always had to be the big dude. Like, my mom was single, so I had to be the husband.
You had to be that nigga that used to beat up her boyfriends. They acted
Oh,
up.
she wouldn't date somebody if I didn't like him, which is, I still remember this. Nah, my mom gonna kill me. I ain't gonna say that. But it was.
No, go ahead, say it, nigga. Ain't nobody listening.
It was just one incident. This guy, he was in the military. He was sitting in the living room, and I was a academic kid. Like, I was a jock, but I was smart as shit. I was one of them kids that finished everything, and then I go help everybody and give them the answer, so that gets me in trouble. So he gave the guy, she gave the guy my report card at straight A's, and he just looked at me, and he said, "But can you fight?" So as a kid, I just put my foot out and I touched him on his pants leg, and he looked at me and said, "Don't ever put your foot on me." I said, "I don't like him." He was gone. Next day, he was gone. Never seen him again. Never seen him again.
Nigga was outside your house like Lenny Williams, and
never seen him again. Yep. But from Troy, though, I want to do some love stuff. I actually want to do a lot of action, like military, like mercenary type things. I do want to show physical side, do what you're good at, but mostly like a Hitch, like that movie Hitch. I love stuff like that. Yeah, and like the movie Friends with Benefits with
like
Justin
rom-coms?
Timberlake.
Nigga, you want to do rom-coms?
Wait,
whoa.
I just want to make people laugh.
Oh, okay. You want to do white rom-coms or you want to do black rom-coms?
No,
Those
I
are
want to
two
do
separate, different kind of things.
I want to do a romantic comedy with like LaToya Luckett, you know, put her on child support.
Okay, so you want to do one with like Terrence J in there or something like that?
Nah,
maybe
man.
Kevin Hart produced it or something.
Not like Terrence J because I'm black. I want to do something with with Cat. Yo, that was a dope movie though. Cassie was. Oh my god.
I never saw it.
You never seen Perfect Match?
Nah, I ain't see it yet.
You ain't got Fire Stick?
I got the Fire Stick.
Look at Perfect Match. You'll forget Terrence is in that joint. It's like his jaw is clenched. I'm not finna talk. Terrence cool. Terrence cool. His narrow shoulders. He cool, man. He like mad cool.
With his partially receding hairline. Yeah, right, man. It's all good.
Yo, he got to make out with Cassie, man. I heard that Puff Daddy's on there. Was like, dude, if you don't go on 100%, we gonna pull it.
For it.
Yeah.
Puff will know.
Yeah, he got the lead. I'll turn that thing into a punter.
Yeah.
Straight up.
So you want to do more lighthearted kind of roles?
Yeah, because I want my daughter to
serious,
see it. I have a daughter, man. She just got accepted into Auburn. Actually, she got accepted into quite a few, but she accepted herself into Auburn University. Boo. Roll Tide.
Damn. Congrats.
And I just want her to be able to look at it and see me in a light that I need her to see. Like we was talking about earlier, like
not a
start at
thug.
home. Right. I don't want to see. My daughter's she's never seen me mad, ever. Like if you look on my IG, you'll see us having love wars. I would screenshot our texts. You see our hearts. We try to outlove each other. I need her to know that all men, like this sounds like a cliche. All men aren't aggressive. All men don't take advantage of you.
Yeah.
Like I literally tried to talk. Yeah, very happy. I literally tried to take her to the prom. I just wanted to be there, and people were like, "That's weird." I'm like, "Nah, I just wanted to share it with." I literally went and purchased 2 tuxedos for that purpose, to take her to the prom, and she was gonna let me. 2 weeks out, she wanted to go with her little girlfriends.
Oh, yeah.
It was all right.
You should have showed up anyway.
Yo, that would have been dope.
All right. Don't do that.
Then I'd been the crazy dad. I don't want her to think that.
Come in there with a bottle of Hennessy and shit, like Kanye at the VMAs.
Yeah, she's a blessing, man. She's never made me angry. She's never made anything. She had a B once, whole time, all straight A's. I never pressured her ever. She had the 3rd highest grades in the state of Alabama since she was in the 3rd grade.
Damn.
She's smart. If my daughter asked me for a card, then I'd probably just give her mine. She I don't have a reason to tell her no for anything. Like, she's dope.
That's a good kid.
Like, she's dope. Like, if you look on my Instagram, I gave her a stack of money because she's not into material things. But she's a kid, and kids, they grade each other. So I gave her a stack of money, all fives. So I told her all I got her was a Christmas card. She was cool with it. I don't care. Let's spend time. Let's have fun. Let's laugh. I was like, really? It's on my Instagram. And then she opened it, and the stack of money falls out. And the symbolism of being fives, I told her, you were still that age in my eyes. I don't care who you are. You're never going to date. You're not going to have a boyfriend until you're 30. I'm going to tell you right now. Get comfortable. Go in the room, sit down, sit on your hands. You ain't going nowhere.
Get a degree or 3.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's the reason I want to do that though, so she can look at it and not have to look at me in a different light, because I want to be so good, like you were saying earlier, you don't recognize who you're looking at, and I want to be that way. So if I'm striving to be that way, and if she sees that like that, and then she looks at me, I don't want that flash like, oh, yeah, I don't want that. I want to be like, oh, he's so loving. Yeah, he can hold my little pet egg. Yeah, I'm sensitive.
That's some Huxtable shit. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all niggas
the
need,
old
y'all
the
niggas
old
need a
Huxtable,
sitcom on NBC.
the old Huxtables, the old one.
Yeah, the pre-rape.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh, my bad. I mean pre Denise pissing Bill Cosby off and giving her own show.
When Rudy had Bud.
Yeah.
That Huxtable.
Okay.
Yeah. He said pre-rape.
Pre-roach. Okay, I got you. Yeah. So what was your first audition for, and what was that like?
My very first audition was for an independent film, and I sucked. Yeah, we won 2 awards in the Riff Film Festival.
Yeah.
They thought I was funny, and it was funny because I never read my script. I don't know what it was. It's called Skip Tracers.
Mm-hmm.
It's on DVD, Netflix, all that crap. And this was done in 2007. Yeah, it was done in 2007. I had to drive up to Nashville to audition for it, and I was late. My car broke down.
Damn, why you had to do that to us, brother? You know
I
how
was
hard it is
driving
being a black actor?
I was driving a 91 Chrysler LeBaron. It broke down. True story. What you call it? Greyhound was passing, and for some reason it stopped and picked me up and took me to Birmingham because I was coming from Montgomery. It took me to Birmingham, and I bought a ticket because he already brought me. I bought a ticket, and it took me the rest of the way. I was 2 hours late when I got to Nashville. I took a cab all the way to the place, and the cab took the long way. Found out the place was 10 minutes from the studio where I was, and I took another cab and it back, and it took us 10 minutes to get there. And I asked the guy, he was like, "Yeah, it took us 40 minutes to get there the first time."
Wow.
Cab cost $50.
Fuck that guy.
And the next day I went in, and he was like, "Yeah, your character is kind of like I think he said Mike Epps. So basically, you talk your way out of everything. You're a con artist, and you're
always
fugitive."
late to everything. So it's great method acting.
Yeah, he said he on point. And the funny thing about it, so I did my thing, and I didn't feel strong about it. I went out to the cab, I told the cab driver, "Hold on." I went back and asked, "Could I do it again?" They looked at me like I spit on them, like, "Nah, we closed. It's over with. That was the last one. Shut it down." Got back to Montgomery and got arrested.
Arrested?
Yeah,
So
that's when I found out I had identity theft. I had 11 tickets in my name. 11 tickets. Somebody I did this. I didn't even audition for. I got this commercial for Harris Casino, and we was in Paducah, Kentucky, and I left my contract in there, and that's how I got arrested. I got a routine traffic stop. And I found out I had to part while I was in jail, waiting for my sister to come get me.
That's some Tupac shit.
I'm dead serious. So I get out and I call my agent up in Nashville, and she said, "You don't want this. You don't really want this. You don't need this. Do you even want the part?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want it." "Well, this is how much you're gonna get paid." I'm like, "Hell yeah, I want it." So they started shooting in Texas, and then went down to Dothan, Alabama, and this is my first taste of being somebody big. They sent a driver to me because now I can't drive.
Oh, this nigga came up. Okay.
Hour and
you can't give me
45
shit
minutes.
for having 2 parents and have to get a driver.
They said an hour and 45-minute driver from Dothan, Alabama to Montgomery, and they gave her a $200 food voucher. Cash.
What?
Check it. I became a nigga. I told her, "Give me the cash." And we went to McDonald's. Straight up. Because it only take an hour and 45 minutes to get there. And that kept the rest. I shot her 50. I was like, "Yo, tell them we ate good."
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. Because they paid for everything else. Yeah, that was dope. But I sucked. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even look at it. I got the DVD at home. I don't even look at it.
So you go on set. It's the first day of you shooting. Wait, did they give you a trailer?
Yeah. No, they gave me my own hotel room.
They give you your own hotel room, a suite.
Yeah.
What's that feeling? You excited, you giddy. Director yells, "Action."
I stared at him. Like straight up action. I was like a deer in headlights. I'm saying he had action twice. And because I first shot, that was my first taste of knowing like your audition really has nothing to do with what you're about to shoot. Because like I said, I was fresh. I ain't know. We was on a baseball field. I auditioned to be arrested. Now we playing baseball. They never gave me any size, like when they give you the lines. No. Nothing. He was like, "Go." I didn't know. I just stared at him, like, "Go where?" And it was hot as hell. We in Dothan. We was like in the devil's stomach. It was hot.
That's that swamp kind of heat.
And the clay and the dirt was like that clay dirt. It was like a softball, like a country softball field. And he said, "Go." I didn't know what to do.
That's that kind of field that Jackie Robinson used to play on.
When you wipe the dirt off, you like 8 shades lighter because you asked it. But yeah, I didn't know what to do. He said action, and I just stared at him. We finally got it though, and then he was like ad lib, and I said something like, they said something to me like, you got to go see Judge Smalls because the bounty hunters is coming to get me, and I said something like Biggie's uncle. Literally all the white people laughed. Black people didn't find it really funny.
It's like, word, nigga, come on now.
Dead serious.
I ain't gonna lie, this first movie kind of ain't showing you in a good light.
It ain't. I was a fugitive, man. Then they showed me getting arrested, and I had like 8 more lines, and in that scene, then we went to the strip club in Dothan, Alabama. It had the lady with the biggest tits in the world there. It was weird. It was really weird. Like I was supposed to be scared of her or something. It was like really weird.
Big tits? I don't think I'd be
No, they was huge, and she had veins popping out like she just left the gym. It was
Bitches got muscles on them. And
dude,
all that
you know what a strip club looks like in Alabama?
I don't think I want to.
God. It was.
To be honest with you, this is the first time I'm hearing that there's strip clubs in Alabama.
I didn't know that.
I thought it was outlawed.
This was Dothan. It was Headland, down the street from Dothan. It was, all white people. I was the only black character
In the movie?
Yeah.
Did you die?
No.
Oh.
I got arrested and they never bailed me out.
That sounds like some shit they do.
They actually put real handcuffs on me and they severed a nerve. My thumb
Nah,
wouldn't work.
I'm pretty sure you just got arrested on set.
They told me I was natural as shit, though. That's a racist. They said you real natural at being arrested. Oh, that was a racist joke.
I know.
That's what they said. I'm dead. They said it in the credits too, or in the bloopers.
You probably.
I'm dead.
I can see you being like, you know what? I'm gonna shit in that hotel room and I'm not gonna flush it. Now, about that, motherfuckers.
Dude, it was an experience, man.
So you just solely done film or TV as well?
Well, only thing I've done on TV has been extra, like principal extras. Like the latest thing I did, I was a police officer, extra on Tyler Perry's "If Loving You Is Wrong." But everything else has been majority film. I've done commercials. My my first national commercial was Ford.
Ford? That must have been it. Oh, hold on. So you do one of the biggest car company commercials ever. Model T history. What's that check like? And did you spend it at the strip club?
That many figures.
That many.
But I had to give it back. Remember I told you about the tickets, the warrants?
Oh, word?
It turned out to be 15. So, it's my first rude awakening because I've never been to jail. If you don't pay something in the time, you get a warrant for it. So, 15 tickets turns to 15 warrants. Not only did I have 15 warrants for my identity theft, I had 2 motorcycles I found out about that I was supposed to be paying on. I had a trailer. I had 3 credit cards. So, when I went to court for it, because now all this stuff is on my rap sheet. I went to court for it. The judge in Alabama said, you either pay this or you can go home for a family reunion in jail. I said, oh, okay.
What kind of Mayberry shit is that to say?
My cousins wasn't there, so I got that huge fat. My mom don't even know I had that big check. I paid it. I was scared to death of jail.
You didn't get no lawyer?
I'm a thug now.
I feel like you should got a Jewish lawyer. For
I had a public pretender.
Oh,
that was it.
See, you should have got a lawyer with like Berg or Steen at the end of it. You probably would have been
first name Burke. But no, that's what I was angry at people for a long time. Like everything was everybody's fault.
I would be too.
I had to get over it though, man.
If I had to give up a nice chunk of my Ford check for
man.
Alabama. Jeff Sessions is from Alabama. See, fuck that place.
Dude, I had tickets in Biloxi, Mississippi, and New Orleans. Never been, ever. Because back then, you just had to give a number. You didn't have to get the fifth. Yeah,
especially in New Orleans. That shit's so easy.
Yeah, it sucked.
So wait, do you have an agent?
Yeah, I have an agent now here in Atlanta. In my talent, I had a management team in LA. I was with them for a year and a half. Now they're based in Atlanta. And I'm actually thinking about going back with them. That was pretty dope. It was pretty cool. But my thing was, I know I'm a product, and nobody's gonna, push their product like you, So I don't care what it is. I don't care how small your production is. I want to be part of it to have something on film. And I've kept running into people that would do stuff, keep it for themselves, and tell you they don't have it. So now you don't have a reel to show.
Oh, yeah.
So when
I'm working on it.
Right. So when I come see you, they be like, well, do you have a reel? I've been doing this for a few years, and I'm like, no. They keep telling me this, and they look at you like, you full of shit.
You ain't been no goddamn movie.
Now that I take myself mad serious, a lot of things have been happening, but instead of me showing people real, I would literally go in part of my life and I would shoot a self-tape. And sometimes it's good enough. And they be like, all right, dope. You that guy. Then we going to send you the itinerary, this and this. And so now I'm so anal about it. If it doesn't look up to par, if it's not professional, I'll pull out. I'll pull out. And it's sad because I wanna do everything. I don't care, man. I really don't. I just wanna have fun. It's just one thing that I'm doing. Dope concept, but they're unprofessional about it. But it's my people.
Unprofessional how though?
Unprofessional how? So first of all, we're not getting paid for it.
Oh, okay.
I played.
Nigga, that's all you had to say.
I played, but no, because just because the stuff is free, you get the credits and all that. Sometimes you need the content to get somewhere. Basically, like you having your materials, and you want to buy this land to build this house. I mean, you got to get the materials first, type thing. Nobody's just gonna hire you because you say you're a contractor. You gotta have something to show for it. So you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta do that. So the concept shows me in a good light. I'm this husband that's dope as shit. My wife has like all these personas, like 7, 8 personas. And I never know which one it is, but I love her regardless. So I adapt to her instead of her adapting to me. Like she's a kid, she's a prostitute.
Oh, she
she's
has
a
like
church
dissociative
girl.
identity disorder.
Yeah, it's like it's bad. She ended up killing me, but I love her regardless.
Really?
But it's to me it's really unprofessional to the point where I care for the people, but it bothers me because I want this content. And we've been doing this for like 7, 8 months. And it bothers me because I say something like, hey, D, can I get like 10 seconds of this that you're not using to use on the reel? And you shoot me an excuse like, yeah, once I get to the director and they make the cuts and they do this, then I get back to you. Getting back to me is too much later now. And then when I ask for it, I'm like, look, either you give this to me or I just pull out. Now I'm the dick. I'm the bad guy. And it bothers me because I really want to see it finished because this is a dope project. Dope project.
Sounds crazy. Hey, would you ever marry somebody who's crazy like that?
No. Absolutely not, man. I actually was dating somebody and I thought she was bipolar. She argued every day. I was telling my friend about it. I was telling Siri about it. And she didn't believe me until I showed her like literally the email.
Oh, what she send you, a manifesto or something like that?
Stuff that she's not gonna do.
Oh, okay.
And she did it. She kicked my Christmas tree in half, and she bought it.
Who does that?
She was angry.
The Grinch didn't even do that shit.
She kicked it in half. And she sumo kicked or mule kicked it in half. And I grabbed her by the arm and said, "You need to sit down. It's Christmas. Why are you angry?" She said, "Okay, baby, you hungry?" It was just like that.
Fuck.
Yeah. Nope. But she was gorgeous though, man.
Did she get mad at you?
She
and her
looked
eyes
like
just
Laura.
stared?
She literally, you put her and Laura London side by side. The only difference is she was taller.
Oh damn.
She was gorgeous. She was just
lie.
crazy. The
That might
prettier
kinda
they are,
be
the
worth it.
crazy they
Yeah.
are. But you know what they say about them crazy girls.
They freaks.
Nah,
All
you need
crazy
to get more
girls
than
are
3 locks
freaks.
on your door. What's wrong with
What?
you? Why? You just don't let them sleep over.
What? We're on two different pages
they
right now.
They freak.
Said 3 locks on your door.
Hell yeah. Once they leave mad, yeah.
No, that's why you always go to their place.
They gonna find out where you are.
That's
man.
true. They ain't stock you.
And
They
then-
gonna definitely stock
And
you.
I be swinging them drinks, so they gone. Yeah. No.
Damn. But anyway, back to the project you want to do. So they're unprofessional, so like they don't get back all the kind of things that you would request for, like little reels and things like that.
Never on time.
Oh.
And then what time is one thing you can't get back. They be like, we're gonna do this at this particular time. You'll get a text and say, hey, I'm gonna be a little late. If we're supposed to start at 2, we don't start to 7. That's 5 hours you can't get back. Not to mention the 2 hours you prepared to get there. That's 9 hours out of your life gone. And then like if the time is set for a daytime shot, it's fucking 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, done.
Like one particular incident, we have this dope scene. Man, this scene is iconic to me, and it's at a particular house, and they had to scrap the whole thing because they don't want to shoot that no more, basically. And this was like last year, totally different season. Like if we had everything in order, and I pulled one person aside, like if you had things in order in a block, you need to give a certain itinerary. This day 2, day 3, day 4. People can adjust around that, but you have to give them that. You can't say we'll meet up when everybody has time.
No,
You can't.
but
But that's how it is.
You need a shooting script.
Yeah.
You need an itinerary.
Exactly, wardrobe, all that. And that's why I said it's unprofessional. It's just like it's thrown out there. It's like you calling me at the last minute, yo, let's hit the club at the last minute.
Yeah, like nigga, it is 10:30.
Yeah.
I'm already in bed.
I'm over here. Yeah, I'm over here booed up. I'm watching.
But give me 15 minutes. I'll be out there.
Exactly.
But I'm still coming.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, man, I don't like individuals. I like things put together because you never know what people have to do. And then you got new directors on it. They get mad at you because now you didn't wait on them and you have something else to do, and you're obligated to do this. You paid over here, but yet over here I've been begging and asking for time slots and all this, and you said I'm gonna get back with you, and you get back with me in 3 weeks.
Yeah, full free.
Yeah. Exactly. So you want me to call off work for this?
Nah.
Exactly.
So let me ask you something. This as an actor, do you feel that it's important for you to take a character role and discuss with like the director, and then make like changes that you see to better adhere to you as an actor?
Yes. Very much 99.9991%. Simple fact, if you have a particular character that the director wants to see, and you have the writer, I think you should talk to the writer too, because sometimes the writers are very funny about their content. Some writers don't like you to ad-lib. Some writers don't care if you ad-lib, as long as you get the point across that they wrote.
Exactly.
So some writers, like I think great writers are the writers that when they write, it's more of an outline.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like no, because I'm a
Make it
screenwriter.
you.
So when I write a script, like I just
Oh,
wrote
so
a short
you
film.
get what I'm
I
saying?
get exactly what you mean.
Some people don't like that. They're like, no, I said I don't want to go there. I didn't say hell no, I'm good.
Exactly.
Well, I'm from the hood, and you said I'm a hood in this script. They don't talk like that in the hood. That's not what I wrote. Okay, bitch. Listen. But so I think you should talk to both of them, and as the director, exactly, because you need to know your emotion. Because some you got some dope directors out there. Like you see one thing, and they need an emotion for this particular thing because you're blocking for some scenes for some act that's gonna happen that's gonna flash back to why you acting like that, but you supposed to be acting like this. So hell yeah, like in the beginning, you should definitely talk to the director and the writer to be honest, so everybody be on the same page, because you don't want that bad aura,
that disconnect.
Yeah, you don't want to do something everybody's fucking loving, like yo, that was dope, and you got these two over here like I'm gonna slash that motherfucker tire. That's not what I told her. So if everybody's on the same accord, it'd be dope.
It takes a village. Making a film period is a team effort. You can't just do it just with one person.
It is. Like the one I just shot, I was telling everybody I treat it like a family. Because like you said, team, that's good. But if you think about the thing behind team is, if I pay you enough, you'll leave. I could trade you. You're going to do your part. If you family, I don't like you today, but I'm going to make sure you're good because we're connected.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's how I try to treat projects. Like I try to get connected to people like we family. So if I drop the ball, there's no behind my back replacing this and this. You're more about, the project and the craft of it. Like pull me to the side and we could talk about it like we know each other. Be adults about it. You know what I mean? So
yeah, don't have your ego or the fact that you're the director or the writer and try to lure. I hate when people try to do that, because like I started out as an
big
actor.
here though.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's big here.
Like I started out as an actor, so like when I started writing, I was like I would prefer that an actor come in and take it and make the role his own, so it feels a lot more natural.
Yeah, you gotta be versatile though. Like I said, some directors are really anal about their material. Yeah. I get it, but on being in front of the screen, you have to make it look natural. Because if it don't, everything will look mechanical.
Well, there's 3 separate movies that anyone's gonna make. There's the movie that's been written. There's the movie that's in the course of being shot, and then there's the movie that makes it off of the editing room. So, and none of those are they're not gonna be the same exact. They're not gonna be what it was when in its inception to when it was released.
True. Although, we could talk about that part all day because I've been through. Oh my God,
I can only imagine. Yo, what's the craziest on-set moment that you've been in?
The last one I did, this girl slapped the shit out of me like 15 times. I'm all about, like I said, I'm all about natural. So we had this particular scene. I can't really talk about it, but I'll tell you, this scene is so intense. The 3 PAs we had to leave the room because it was too in their face. Like, I told this person, I said, listen, I'm about being natural. I'm method. When we do this, don't hold back. This young lady, and she dope as hell. She's so dope. Shout out to Valeria. She slapped me.
Wait, I'm sorry, that's not a real name, is it?
Yes.
That sounds like a disease you catch in like Colombia.
That's what I said, but her name is Valeria, and she dope as hell. So I told her, I said, yo, listen, I want you to pull back everything that you hate in life and just let it go.
Wait, is she black?
As hell.
That was a big mistake there.
Dude.
You should have told her pull back half of that shit.
She cut my nose, she cut my neck, she cut my arm. She slapped me so hard with the iPad one time.
I can believe it.
But when I tell you the finished product was like, yo, it's Oscar, she Oscar ready. Like, it was dope as shit.
Wow.
Like, it was that dope. My face was burning. My neck is burning. Well, I'm a fighter, so I just do your thing. But yeah, that's the crazy. It got so crazy that a few people had to leave because it was too intense for them. They didn't know if he was fighting for real.
Somebody come up to you and was like, would you like to press charges after all this?
No, they came up to me and they was just like consoling me. Like, I just got in a real fight. And I love the way she gets in the character. Like, she would stare at me for 20 minutes. And she starts
thinking all the shit
she
that
starts
you could fuck
crying.
over with. Wow.
She starts crying. And what I would do, I would irritate her on purpose. But she didn't know that, but she know it now. Like, before we do a real cool scene, you know, I flirt with her, I make jokes, she laughing, how I giggle. But before we do a real intense scene, I would say stuff I know piss her off. And it's always about black
White women have better sex than black women.
I would say stuff about black women. I really would. I would like, see, that's just because you're a black female, right there. And it's right before that scene, and I get my ass whooped. I think she called my mama and asked her how to get to me. And it was.
So you're a method
dope.
actor.
Yeah.
What style acting method do you subscribe to?
What do you mean?
Because like me, I prefer like Strasberg, which is
actually it's nobody in particular. The way I've lived my life, I've seen everything in every movie, and I channel them. Like, I really do. Like, I had this one film I did, and I had to be this dick, like, bad. I'm talking about every excuse in the world of why you can't be faithful or why this. I know cats like that.
Damn, you sound like the dark-skinned dude in the Tyler Perry movie.
I went to a black college, dude. I've had every excuse in the world, and I've been around them. I just channel all that, and then what you see on the internet today with all these memes and all that, it's easy. So actually now, if people pay attention and they're real good at adapting to their environment, they can really just look at social media and adapt to people. Like, really, like, seriously, and that's literally how I do it. Like, I'm dead serious. If I have to be this real timid person, I go find the most timid person I know. I hang out with them all freaking day. Like, I'm dead serious.
So you're more a product of your environment, and then you kind of,
well, when it comes to acting, yeah.
So top 5 movies all time.
Troy, 5 Heartbeats. Whoa, yo, when he sit out on that stage, that's my favorite part.
No, I ain't gonna lie. My favorite part though was when they the parents was telling them bye and they was about to go on tour. He's like, "Don't forget to put a helmet on your soldier now."
And Choir Boy had that when he was like cool, like, you know, I can sing all his parts, and then he rolls off. Yeah, that was mine. 5 Heartbeat. Troy's number 1. He got 5 Heartbeats. I like a lot of animated stuff too, man. I love the Avengers, all of those. But I'm gonna put those in one category because I really think I would make a better Falcon. I swear to you.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't got nothing against Mackie. I don't know. It's just he don't say, you know,
I ain't gonna lie. I saw Civil War. I was looking at Black Panther. I was like, I could do that.
Yeah.
I could do
Oh,
African
funny thing about that.
accent.
I campaigned to be the Black Panther 2 days before they announced they gave him a 5-year contract.
Oh, fuck.
I took it off my Instagram real
Nah,
fast.
picture be.
Yo, dude, I had bought a costume, I had makeup, and I put a picture up. 2 days later, they announced it. I took it down.
You got on DC's website. He's like, who are they looking for? They need a black guy.
They gave him 5 years. What was a good one that I love, that I own, actually. I own the movies I love. I actually like Friends with Benefits. That's one of my favorites. Oh, here's one. It's called Closer.
Who's in that?
What's her name? Real pretty, but she's skin and bones. Adopted like 50 kids.
Angelina Jolie?
Yeah. Her and Brad Pitt.
Closer.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. That's not her. The dude, he has an accent. God, I can't remember. 'Cause Closer is a mind thing, just like The Butterfly. That's another one. The movie I'm thinking about with them, they're overseas and.
Oh, By the Sea?
No. It's gonna kill me too if I don't remember it. It's dope as shit though. The one Angelina Jolie in. I can't remember it. But Closer is one, and Butterfly is another one. I like things that mess with your mind. Butterfly, Troy, all the Avenger movies. Don't forget in the 5 Heartbeats. Like I can watch all those like all the time. It's like you got drama, you got death, you got fun, you got adventure, and you got people that ignore the hell out you. Because on 5 Heartbeats, you got all of that, man. You go through. That's everyday life for black communities. Like, you have people that you came up with, you love, and then y'all split up because of one ego type thing. And
somebody got a drug problem.
Yeah. You got the family that's strong. I like the fact when they showed the family, everybody sleeping in one bunk bed. I've done that with my cousins. Yeah. I remember my cousin a lot. She doesn't even call me Edward. She calls me Bear. I don't think she know my first name. She used to always give everybody honey before they go to sleep if you coughing. Like, if you cough, everybody gets honey. Everybody
Was your
gets
cousin
honey.
Winnie the Pooh?
No, but she was a honey lover. Like, they're from the South. I love my Southern roots, man. They have remedies for everything. Like, they had this one remedy. Like, if you get stung by a bee, you'll go to an old lady that's up the hill, and she'll take snuff out of her mouth, and she'll put it on your bee sting. It's supposed to take the bee sting out. And I got stung in the eye one time. Yep, I had that stuff all on my eye.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. There's so many remedies it'll make you throw up. But I'm living. I'm living.
So let me ask you this: in your opinion, who's probably one of the most underrated actors or actresses that you that's out there today? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That dude's a dope actor.
I hear he's good on that Hell on Wheels show.
Yo, he's dope. Did you see the last installment of John Wick?
Not yet.
He had supporting role. Dude, dope. He plays that villain thing on point. Justin Timberlake, to me, he's a better actor than singer, but then that's just
I think
me.
he's a better comedic actor.
He is.
He's really dope, like, especially when he pops
is.
up on SNL every once in a while.
That young lady that plays Belle, I don't know her name, but the movie Belle.
Oh, Mugu Gap. I can't.
Yeah,
say
her.
name. The mixed girl, the mixed British chick. Okay.
Yeah, she's underrated. She's dope.
Did you see the episode of Black Mirror that she's on with her and Mackenzie Davis?
No.
Yo, it's the newest season of Black Mirror. It's on Netflix.
I gotta watch that. Oh, Zoe Saldana.
Shit, Zoe Kravitz too. I think she's pretty underrated.
Oh yeah. She is. She's on something called it's like a dirty looking film. It's called Babe or Travel or Hello. It's like an independent film she did with Shia LaBeouf. Like her last thing she did. She was dope as hell on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They supposed to be like travel salesman, and she has like a money hungry mind, but she's having fun, and she goes out with all these white guys, and Shia LaBeouf busts in with his gun, and they was about to rape her.
Is that
or
American
something.
Honey?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. Yeah. I knew it had something to do with sweets. What about guys that's underrated? Ain't too many. 'Cause I think all of them pretty much get their due.
Yeah. I'd say Michael
Jude Law. That's who I was thinking about. That's in Closer. Jude Law is in Closer.
Closer.
Yeah.
Was that the one where it's Natalie Portman's in it too? Or am I thinking about something completely different? And Julia Roberts, you said?
Julia Roberts is in it. Yeah. She plays the wife.
Okay,
And then it's this one particular girl that's connected, and she
Natalie
a stripper.
Portman.
And all that. Yeah,
Clive
yeah,
Owen. That's a good fucking movie. I forgot about
that's
that
the movie I'm thinking about.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, man, them they're very, very underrated. I think Jamie Foxx is underrated, and they say he's dope, but they still don't say how great he really is.
Oh, he's very
like,
talented.
They give him 100. I think he need like 150. That dude can adapt to a brick wall if you have to. That dude is real dope. Like he don't play the same. He's one of the few that does not play the same character. Like Denzel is 150 himself, but the character, they make the character for him. Jamie Foxx, the character is made for somebody else, and he takes it and make you think it was made for him. I love Jamie Foxx.
He did that with Django.
That dude did that with everything he did, man. That dude is underrated. I don't care how great they say he is, he's still underrated.
But you know who's been underrated for me for years, but they're finally getting their due?
Who?
Viola Davis.
Viola?
Hands down, Viola Davis is one of the most talented actresses that ever.
But she's owning it now. It's like you can't ignore her. You say her name, you gotta smile.
Especially in Fences when that snot came out. I was
she was still talking. I'm like, please don't let it go on your tongue. Don't let it go. I've been here with you the same 18 years.
That's my joke.
Yeah, and then she snatched off that wig. I'm like, oh, excuse me, sir.
Oh yeah, anytime them eyebrows rub off on How to Get Away with Murder, I'm like,
Yeah, Viola Davis is definitely dope. She's definitely dope.
Let me ask you something though. You seen yourself on the screen before. Can you really watch yourself in projects? No. I couldn't even get the question now.
I don't want to say it. Like this last project, everybody's seen stuff.
Not you. Can't do it. No dailies.
I don't say nothing to them about it. I always make an excuse like bathroom, phone call, text. But I'm real, I'm a thinker. I make up excuses before things happen. Like I'll make you think that people are constantly texting and calling me because I know you gotta watch the playback. So when the phone goes off, I run to it and they're like, "No, you good." And I've had like the last time I had my alarm go off 4 times. Like I just had it vibrating while we were talking. It's true story. So when it goes again, I'll be like, I got it. I come back. They've already played it. Now it's time to do another take. So yeah, I don't really. Like I tried. I watched it because I look different to me. They be like, yo, I hear like that's dope. Yo, look at his face. That's funny. Like if you look at my Instagram, I have a still, and I don't even look at I unfollowed my own picture, and I just said make it into a meme. It's a dope picture. I can look at a picture, but as far as me, I don't like my voice. Yeah. I don't like the way I move. Did you say yeah?
No, I mean I agree with you. I don't like my voice. My fault, bro. No, because like I do music and all that stuff also. So for me, and also when I see myself, there's no every time I do, I always critique myself. Like there's always like I could have done this. I should have done like this. I need to go back and redo it. Yeah.
You ever like you're a writer and you started as an actor? You know how directors, the assistant in the head, they'll ask you how do you feel. My first question to everyone: does it look natural? That's all I care about. When they say yeah, I'm good. Okay. If it doesn't look natural, let's do it again.
Doesn't look too stagey or something.
Yeah. Let's do it again. Yeah. But no, the answer is no.
So let me ask you, what won't you do for a scene?
Nothing gay.
Or a role. Okay.
Don't touch me. I barely want to do a high five. Don't touch me.
Yeah,
man. Nothing. Like it was this one. Before I moved.
Not that we're homophobic or anything.
I have gay friends, but it's just I'm not built that way. I have a gay mentor. I have nothing against them. I love them all to death. But don't be trying to moonlight me. Nah, man, I couldn't finich that. Nah, that
you
beach,
ain't giving me no hand job on no beach.
Don't beach me. Nah, matter of fact, don't even high five. No, we can't even share the same booth. Go sit up. What? Yeah,
I'm gonna ride in a separate car. I don't need to ride with you.
You know, I take a Uber. I don't even want to drive because
fuck the environment. I don't care about
nothing you doing. But don't. We ain't got to hug. We ain't got to do nothing. I ain't got nothing against him, but once again I think about my daughter. I want her to see me in a certain light. Like I'm just being real.
You kind of can't put your foot down. She's like, "Shut up, nigga! You kissed the dude."
Yeah, and then you got to think about where we live too. Like in Atlanta, down low and all that. And then you in this industry. And it takes one thing. You ain't gotta be typecast, but you'll be stereotyped. So you carry that. And like I said, I'm about love and all that. You know how long it's gonna take to get the future Mrs. Me to think that I'm just straight and she just saw me doing some moonlight? No.
Nah.
For one, I don't have any type of desire to do one, and for two, my daughter, and for three, I think about the future. I can't. Like I had to, before I moved up here, I had this role, and it wasn't a commercial. It was like a short film, and it was for a comedic gay guy. And it was like, you will be first. You're so funny. You just gotta act this way.
Just act real gay.
And I had a gay friend. He was a server at the bar I was bartending at Ruby Tuesday. And I followed him for like 2 days. He funny as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Then I thought about it. Hell no. Nah. And my agent, she almost dropped me then. She was like, "See, we don't want to do what it takes." I'm like, nah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Playing the gay dude seems like a lot of energy and work to do.
Yeah.
I don't know how they keep up with it.
It does.
Cocaine probably mostly, but
I don't stand behind it.
yeah, me either. Look,
Get it?
I'll play a thug, but I'm not gonna play a gay dude. I don't care.
Yeah, you can be Moonlight there.
Yeah.
The dude was light skinned.
Moonlight dude?
Yeah.
Nah, I seen him in too much other stuff where he wouldn't do it.
Yo, I mean, it was a dope movie time, so I haven't even finished it. After that, I didn't finish it.
After the hand job scene, you just stopped?
I didn't finish. And I love the
It's
dude.
a good movie though.
I love the I don't know his name. The thug, the one that he was a drug dealer, but all he was about love.
Oh,
teach the guy.
Mahershala Ali.
Yeah, I love that dude, but I didn't finish the movie.
Yeah, man, he's a great actor.
Yeah.
He's an underrated actor. Dude.
He's very underrated.
very underrated.
And I'm glad. I forget what he's playing in. They took him out of that thug role, and they gave him a softer role, and he killed it. But I can't remember what it was. Everything he played, he's either killing somebody or he's doing drugs.
He played it this year.
I seen it. I don't remember what it was in, but he wasn't a thug or a drug dealer. I can't remember what it was. Because he has a hard look. Yeah, and I'm glad they gave it to him because that's all he ever played. Somebody about to kill you or sell you some drugs.
Mm-hmm. Well, except in House of Cards, he played an FBI guy or something like that too.
In House of Cards?
Uh-huh. Well, no, I mean he played. What did he play? He played like a lobbyist in House of Cards.
Is that what I saw?
Probably. With Kevin Spacey.
It might have been what I saw.
Because that's where a lot of people know him from. But you mentioned earlier of not wanting to probably almost be typecast. Do you have a fear as an actor of probably being typecast?
Yes.
Very much so?
Yeah. Because of my facial expressions and I'm always told I look like I'm in control, so they'll give me these control roles and don't see my comedic side. And then it's funny because when I'm not doing anything with film, all people see is my comedic side. But it don't matter what you see, it's matter what they see. And if they see something, that's what they're gonna try to portray to everybody else, if that makes sense.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay. So what's that one role that you wish you could have performed? Like that one that got away from you?
The one this mercenary role. It was about this soldier loved his family more than his country. It was basically he was in the military because he wanted his little sister to be proud of him, to see him as strong. I didn't get it. I wasn't tall. They said I wasn't tall enough. I was big enough. I just wasn't tall enough. They wanted somebody like 6'2". I think the name is 6'2" to 6'5". Shit. I don't know what they trying to make a movie or get dunked on.
Who they get for that? Shaq?
I don't know, man. If you see, matter of fact, you'll see a picture on my Instagram. You'll see me with a gun. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I'm a method, so I bought movie prop guns.
Oh,
they look real life.
I thought you were gonna say a real one. I was like,
nah,
I don't think
it's a MP. It's an MP95. It's a 50 caliber, and they props. They just look real as hell. And I really wanted it. I mean, it was for a lead. They love the way I speak and talk, but one of the directors was like, we just need him taller because of the other castmates. I mean, just because you don't get a role, don't mean it's your fault. It's just something that they don't see.
Something just doesn't work out.
Yeah, it's just so I had to learn how to take that too. You got to be able to accept 1,000 no's before you get one yes. But he wanted to be a hero in his sister's eyes because she was sick. I forget what her illness was. And she loved the military because her biological dad was in the military. So instead of him like basically following his dad and mom footsteps, whatever, he did it so his little sister would see him in the same light she saw her biological dad in. And then he had to end up becoming a mercenary and a private contractor for political reasons. It was like a whole tie into what goes on now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was dope. I even bought the mask. It's a mask and it has the flag on it. I put it on my Instagram for this whole thing to see how I would look on it. It was. I was mad I didn't get it. I mean, damn my mom for being extra short.
Goddamn genetic. So what's a pet peeve of yours from acting? Like either from
Inconsideration. I don't like people that's inconsiderate, like of your time, of your input. I don't like people that's inconsiderate. Like that's the worst. And it's not say you're dope to me,
mm-hmm.
but you really don't care about those other people over there, and not realizing those people are us too. If they don't do good, we don't do good.
Oh,
you
like
treat
shitting
them
on extras and stuff?
Yeah, and that's just being inconsiderate. Like the time thing too. It's like that's my hugest. It's might not even be a word. That's a huge pet peeve of mine. Being inconsiderate of somebody else's time. That is very big. If you tell me you're gonna do something at a certain time, and then you wait to 20, 30 minutes after that time to mention that you're gonna be late on the time prior. Oh my God, that irks me. Because that's one thing in life you can't get back. That's probably the only thing you can't get back.
Absolutely, I completely agree. Or when they just flake out on you completely.
Yeah, being inconsiderate.
I usually give people a 3-strike rule. If you do that 3 times, I'm just done with you.
I see that. It depends on what my purpose with you is. Like if you're my friend,
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you be you. Because these days you got to put friends in categories. Some friends you can tell everything to.
Mm-hmm.
Some friends you can only go out and party with, only, because you can't trust them.
Nope.
Some friends you don't trust, but you know they have your back because they like that drama crap. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it depends on like how you hold that person.
Levels to it.
It's very rare you have that friend that is unconditional. Because what people want to admit it or not, they put conditions on stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They really, especially.
Oh, there's a bill for
like
everything.
love.
Every person you know, they got a bill.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
shit.
yeah. And people, they keep tabs on stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely. I know I do. I'm just waiting for a motherfucker to get an argument with
I'm
me. It's like,
over
well,
my
really? Really? What about 3 o'clock in the morning when I come get your ass from the goddamn strip club?
Y'all
Get your
say
ass too
nothing
drunk?
then, do
Yeah,
you?
nigga. I ain't tell Keisha then, did I? Okay.
If she in the other room, tell me what?
Let me ask you, do you think that there's a ceiling of how far you can go based on your skin color?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right, so, no.
Very direct.
So you don't think you can just break out of it? Like, it's hard. Like,
you can break out of it, but you can't do it alone. And reason I say that, you can create your own. You can create your own content. I don't know. You create your own content, but you need someone else to help you. And when you create your own content, you sometimes lose sight of that, and you want to take over, and you don't want to listen. So you become a crutch for yourself. So, and then we are known to cut corners.
mm-hmm.
So it comes with a stipulation.
Damn, okay. That's a good perspective to put it. Let me ask you, this is going to be the last thing, and we're going to wrap it up.
Mm-hmm.
What movie makes you cry?
None.
Wait, you never cried during the movie at all?
No.
Get out of here.
Seriously. I've never. I can put emotions in compartments.
Mm-hmm.
I've cried in my adult life twice. When my grandmother died, she died of Alzheimer's. And then when I thought my mom was going to die, and that was it.
Damn. Nigga, you need to learn how to cry on command. That's how you get more roles.
They got fake tears for that now.
True. They got the tear sticks and all that, I guess, now.
Yeah.
Man, it's been fantastic talking with you, bruh.
Yeah, it's been fun, man.
I'm pressed for time, so we're going to have to go on and get on out of here. But tell the people where they can find you at.
Real name is Edward, but you can find me on Act Like Me, whether that's a gentleman or a thug, on Instagram or even Facebook, and then on Snapchat. It's Act Like Me 2. And I don't do Twitter yet. Y'all too nosy on Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter's going down anyway. But you can find me at on Instagram. This is Damon. Facebook, Damon McLeod. You can look for the Unapologetically Candid Instagram and Facebook page. This has been Unapologetically Candid, and we out. Apologetically Candid, and we out. Apologetically Candid, and we out. Apologetically Candid, and we out.